It's about 8:08 on this Friday morning, and in the booth with me, or should I say in the studio with me, I have the new USAG Wiesbaden Garrison Commander, COL Mary Martin. Good morning, ma'am. How are you?
Good morning. How are you? And how's everybody in the lovely community of Wiesbaden?
Doing fantastic. Can't complain. It's Friday. The weather's outside's not too bad.
It's great.
All right. So just to let our community know that you're new here, and we kind of want to know who you are as COL Mary Martin, and how are you liking it so far?
Well, yes, new here this time around. I served here before, left Wiesbaden in 2009. But I'm here from good old small town USA, from the great state of Georgia. So hopefully we've got some Georgia fans out there. And just here to do what I have to do and just to enjoy the community.
So you mentioned that you were here. What's changed since then?
Well, quite a few things have changed since then. It seems that we've got some new buildings that have gone up since I last left here, and I know some of those things were in the plans. See the Shalley Center. The Gray Center was just recently completed, and the ribbon cutting took place. And the new road, the ring road that goes around the base, whereas it didn't do that before. And, of course, the name change. When I was here before, it was Wiesbaden Army Airfield. Now it's Clay Concern and the housing community in Newman Village, and some things that are changing over on Heineberg. Lots of great changes going on.
Okay, so I bet I've only been here for 2 or 3 years, and they've been doing a lot of construction and building this place up. So we'll continue to see more of that transformation, and we'll probably talk about it here in a little bit. Okay, so now tell me a little bit about your military experience and, about you as far as coming to Wiesbaden.
Well, I'm part of the Adjutant General Corps, so I'm AG, love being AG and dealing with the human relations side of things and human resources. So my career, I've been several different places. In fact, this is my fourth move in 4 years. Some of that was I had battalion command. I've spent time at Fort Benning, Georgia, went to HRC, Human Resources Command at lovely Fort Knox, Kentucky. And from there, I went to school at Air War College, and then went to do a little bit of time in the Pentagon. Probably served the longest time in the Pentagon for a total of about 11 months. And now I'm here.
That's a pretty lengthy track record you got there.
It is.
All right. So do you have any plans for Wiesbaden, the garrison?
Plans for garrison. Well, currently I'm still going observations, getting out and doing some community relation things as far as meeting with the local mayors in this community and our surrounding communities. And some of the other things I hope to do is, after I complete those observations and to continue with the relationships that are already here, get out and meet all of the tenant commanders, all of the people in the community, families, everything that I can do, and then look at things that we're going to continue with what's already here. Wiesbaden's already a great community. The garrison's already a great community, and I just want to continue to build on those things with the great team of people that we've got in place.
Okay, I know you've only been here since for about a month now. Is that correct?
A little over a month.
Yeah.
So in command, a little over a month, and so I still have a few things to do. Lots of directorates here, lots of community, because we sort of go out to a few different places. But with the host nation, the people that are hosting us here, to get out and meet the mayors and the people that surround the community, that surround Clay Concern.
So do you feel that this Wiesbaden is your home in Germany?
It is my home in Germany. It's my home away from home, and it's my home while I'm here.
Favorite part so far?
Favorite part so far is not having to use my navigation system to get around from being here before. And mostly, I think the favorite part is the welcome. Lots of warm hearts here and lots of great people.
You speak Deutsch?
Not yet. I will be working on that, and that is one of my goals before I leave here, is to learn the language a lot better.
Okay. Again, we do have COL Mary Martin, the new garrison commander here for Wiesbaden, speaking a little bit about her time here that she's had, and also who she is. We're going to talk more with her, but right now we're going to get back into the music. Right now we have Train with Marry Me. Keep it locked on the Eagle. All right, that's Train with Marry Me right here on the Eagle. It's 8:16 on its Friday. Such a great day to be stationed here in Wiesbaden. And I have in the studio, if you're just tuning in, COL Mary Martin, U.S. Army Garrison Wiesbaden's new garrison commander, excuse me. Good morning, ma'am. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. I hope everyone else is too.
Yes, I can't complain, right? Friday?
Oh,
Uh,
yes.
All right, so picking up from where we left off, and you explaining about who you are, I understand that you're a very educated person holding about 3 master's degrees. Is that what it is?
That is correct. And they were all paid for by the United States Army. So education is very important, I believe. When I first came on active duty long time ago as an enlisted soldier, I got out of the military, went to school full time, and that was paid for with what was then called the GI Bill, and received a bachelor's. A few more years in the military, went back to school while on active duty, while in command, company command at that time, and got my first master's from Old Dominion University, which was in public administration. And then, true blessings, I was selected to go to the Air Command and Staff College in Maxwell Air Force Base, received another master's, and then I received a third master's from Air War College. So.
Okay, so I talk about education a lot just because I believe that the more educated a person is, the more they can speak intelligently on certain topics. Would you agree on that?
I do agree on that, that you do become a little more intelligent. However, there's a lot of common sense that plays into all of that too. And so, but the educational piece helps with the confidence.
Okay, that's a good point. Now, another thing that when I talk to people who don't do college while they're serving is that they don't have time or they've got too much stuff going on. And, you know, being in the military, you obviously are well educated and found the time. What do you have to say about that?
For anything you want to achieve, you must make time. And in that time, you must have discipline. And those are the things I think that when we first come into the military, where there's basic training, basic camp, ROTC, whatever the case may be, we're taught discipline. And part of that discipline is giving yourself the time needed to achieve as much as you possibly can, and that is education.
Education should be at the top of your list, I think. So
Exactly.
all right, moving on. Let's talk about some of the ways that information is kind of dispersed throughout the garrison. There's so many avenues, especially this day and age with technology being so accessible.
Lots of great ways. So if you're listening to AFN here in Wiesbaden, then this is one of your many ways to stay informed and to stay in touch. Another way is that we've got our Garrison homepage. So Garrison Wiesbaden, find that out there, and lots of great information on there. What's happening in the community, what's happening with DFMWR, what's happening in the schools, emergency broadcast information, and then we've got our Facebook homepage. Lots of great avenues out there to stay in touch and to know and to keep informed.
All right. We also have the official Garrison website, www.wiesbaden.army.mil. And on that site, we have the ICE, the Interactive Customer Evaluation Form. How does that, for someone that, a customer or maybe an individual that goes to one of the front door services, how is that form beneficial to them?
It is greatly beneficial to them. And, most people think of ICE comments, or most people think negative. It's not even about the negative. It's also about the positive. We want to know, and especially I want to know, what our customer service representatives, what different people are doing. And if they're doing great things, I want to know that. And if there are some things we need to improve, I want to know that as well. And not just me, but other leaders want to know that. And that's our avenue to improve. And so if you go to the page and you see the ICE, click on that, make some comments, let us know how we're doing, because we want to know, because that's going to help better serve the community. It's going to help better serve you. And that's what ICE is all about.
All right. Again, that webpage is www.wiesbaden.army.mil. Look for it. Now, a big day this coming Monday. It's back to school.
Oh, yes. Wow, back to school. So if you have some little ones out there and some, well, not the kindergarten, pre-K, I think they all start school the following week. But on Monday, big day here in Wiesbaden, that's our back to school day. So hopefully all the kids out there are all geared up and ready to go with their new sneaks and their new clothes and their brain turned on to knowledge. In that, on Monday, we've got a lot of construction still going on as we continue to transform our community here in Wiesbaden. So pay attention to the traffic, buses. Remember, here in Wiesbaden, we stop for buses on military installations. So if you've been driving in the community and been going around a bus when it stops, you can't do that here. School starts back and it's a privilege to ride the bus. So kids, be good to the bus drivers, and parents, get there early, drop your kids off. And another thing the USAG commander has given permission for, and that's so hopefully everyone's tracking this. But on Monday, for school starting back, allow your soldier, allow your civilian, your personnel to take that time to be with their kids, to get them off to school, have a good breakfast, and then, hey, PT's off that day.
All right, sounds good. Something to look forward to. All right, we'll come back. We'll talk more with Colonel Mary Martin. She's the new garrison commander here for Wiesbaden. So stick around. Right now we got more music. This one we got from Madonna, Lucky Star on the Eagle. All right, that's Madonna with Lucky Star right here on the Eagle. 8:26, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and good morning to you. We have Colonel Mary Martin here.
Good morning, USAG Wiesbaden.
It's Friday.
It is. Great day.
You have any plans for this weekend, ma'am?
I'm going to finish setting up my house and do a little bit of relaxing, maybe even go out to the fun run tomorrow morning.
That's right. National Women's Equality Day. You want to speak on that real quick?
Well, being a woman, as far as National Women Equality Day, it's a great day to celebrate. We're going to start it off with the run this weekend. There's a lot of activities going on next week, too, I believe as well. But women have come a long way, and I'm happy to say, as far as being a woman, we all talk about glass ceilings. I don't think they're all broken, but I do say that we have shattered quite a few, and it's great that not only our military but our nation sees women as equals, and it's been that way for a while. That's
good. Always making progressive changes. All right, so today we're talking more about who you are, and we're going to continue that trend, starting off with, as a garrison commander, as the new garrison commander, tell us what your mission here in Wiesbaden is.
Well, I can do a comparison to what a garrison actually does. And by doing that, everyone's from some town or another, and we've all served. You've all probably have met your mayors. And if you haven't, when you go back home on leave or whatever, get out and go meet your mayors, because that's basically what a garrison is. It's the garrison commander's role is to take care of a community. And our community here in Wiesbaden stretches from, we've got Clay Concern, we've got Heineberg, we've got McCulley, we've got Mainz-Castell Station, Mainz-Castell Housing, lots of other smaller communities out here in the Wiesbaden area. And our role is to take care of the people. And the people are the soldiers, families, our civilian personnel, lots of other personnel that are here administratively that we take care of by providing you resources to ensure that you've got everything you need while serving here in Germany.
And speaking about, being here in Germany, how important is it to maintain that German-American friendship?
It is very important. And for those of you that are here, we're visitors, and therefore our host nations is gracious. And in doing some of those things, I've already gone out, went to the Wine Fest, part of their opening ceremony there, had the hunters, Jaeger, I forget the rest of it, but went to a knighting ceremony. Great opportunities here. And some of that relations is just going out, getting to know the people, getting to know where you are. Lots of great things to do here, and that's part of our building the relationships and enjoying the community and realizing that we're part of this community.
It's a really nice community here. I've been here for about 2 years, and I must admit, it's pretty welcoming. Everything available here is just awesome, and I just love being stationed in Germany, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, great. There are a lot of people just like you, and for those who haven't gone out to do those things so they can love being here without thinking like, oh, I can't wait to get back home. Well, this is your home, so get out and enjoy it while you're here.
All right, maybe next break we'll talk about some of the countries that you can visit and all that stuff. Yes. All right, Colonel Mary Martin, USAG Garrison Commander, here with us this morning. Stick around. We got more right now, more music from Florida Georgia Line. This is how we roll on the Eagle.
When I'm not busy doing things here in the community. And, I was telling everyone earlier that one of my favorite movies out there is The Sound of Music. And so my goal is to get to Austria this time around, go back to Paris, maybe England, and even get up to the Garmisch area. Do not ski, but may try this time.
Have you heard about the Edelweiss Lodge?
I have heard about the Edelweiss Lodge, and I plan to visit it too.
Amazing. Let me just go and plug this real quick. Sometimes you do need a piece of home and a taste of America, because sometimes you just need a break and sometimes you just want to get away. Edelweiss Lodge, I like to say that they took a hotel from America and just took the whole thing and plopped it into the middle of Bavaria. I like it. It's when you go there, it feels like you're really in America, 'cause everyone's speaking English and all that stuff, and it's a good time. If you get the chance, highly suggest.
Great. I think I'll try that.
All right, so again, we're going to talk a little bit about what's happening on Monday. It's a big day for the parents, especially a bigger day for students and children.
It is, because it is back to school. And so everyone get prepared to get up bright and early. So for those kids who are coming back from the States, hopefully you got your jet lag over, because school starts on Monday. In that, ensure for safety. Again, we still have some transformation construction type projects going on with building the new high school. And so parents, probably get your kids out there today or this weekend so you can see what the new school routes will be. Buses, stop for buses. And, we can't say enough about safety and being safe with kids. And again, the USAG commander has given guidance for allowing soldiers, people who have children, soldiers, civilians, anyone who has kids, to allow them that time in the morning to spend time with their kids, get them off safely to school, and probably do PT later that day.
So for those of who are wondering, if they don't have kids, do they get that day off too, or that time off too?
I think that is up to your commander. And so I'm sure your commander's going to say, come on in, do your PT, and we'll get the guys who missed it this afternoon.
All right. So again, Colonel Mary Martin, USAG Garrison Commander here in Wiesbaden. It was a pleasure having you on the show this morning.
Thank you. It was great being here, and glad to be back in Wiesbaden.
All right. Okay, till we talk again?
Yes.
All right. Thanks for joining us. All right, heading back into the music right now is going to be Donna Lewis. I love you always, forever.